Okay, so today we're at my friend Nigel's, who I've known for a long time, and he's made scrambled eggs. Today we're going to be talking about an Australian surfer. Generally I think of surfers as chilled, cool guys, but this gentleman, well, let's eat breakfast and I'll tell you the tale of a rampaging Aussie. See you after breakfast. So, Bodhi Mani-Risby Jones, a 23-year-old Australian, was halfway through his holiday, and he was a surfing holiday. As I said before, I feel surfers are some of the great people when it comes to travelling. And he found himself in Aceh, which for most people who would understand Aceh is a very conservative province. It has Sharia law. You can't drink alcohol, and there are many other things you can't do. So he's in a hotel. This is halfway through the year, and he decides at approximately midnight to leave that hotel room naked. Now, he will claim that he was wearing underpants, but I promise you, wearing underpants or not, I'm not going to go outside of my hotel room and start showing the family jewels. Anyway, as he's walking through the corridors and the lobby, he starts assaulting people, properly assaulting them. He gets out of the hotel and he gets to the road, and who does he meet but a fisherman? The fisherman is on a bike, he was stationary, and Jones decides to kick this guy's head in, literally. The guy falls off the bike after one blow. Jones then gets hold of the bike and throws it at the Indonesian fisherman. He breaks his ankle. The fisherman will require 50 stitches for head wounds, for leg wounds, and of course, he's in a bad way. Jones is restrained. His name is Eddie Ron, and as I say, he comes from a reasonably poor background, and after this assault, well, I'll come to that in a moment. So, at the trial, Jones has two choices. He can serve up to 5 years imprisonment and possibly face 40 lashes of the cane. Remember, Sharia law, you can't walk around naked in Aceh. In fact, you can't walk around naked anywhere in Indonesia. And of course, his family get involved. I think the mother comes over, and they end up paying a compensation of approximately 50,000 Aussie dollars to Eddie Ron. They also pay for all the hospital bills and administrative fees, etc., etc. And Jones is released in November last year, where he's put on a plane and told adios. So what possessed Jones to do such a terrible thing? Okay, he stated to the police, "I felt possessed, and my actions were totally out of character. I'm really a nice guy." Well, not so nice, Mr. Jones. Nice people don't do that. When asked about whether he'd had alcohol, he claimed he had 1 shot of vodka. Well, I know I've had a shot of vodka, and so have you. Have you gone around naked beating people up? Were drugs involved? We will never know the full reasons why Jones chose to do such a despicable thing. But what I'm going to say next is important. If you visit Indonesia, leave your fists at home. If you get in an argument, deep breaths, relax, and smile. A smile goes a long way to diffuse the situation. Because if you start assaulting Indonesians, yes, you may find yourself in a jail cell. You may find yourself being fined. But you might also find yourself being beaten up by an angry mob. So don't do it. Keep your hands to yourselves. Anyway, thank you, Mr. Jones, for that story. And as always, don't be a sheep.